So, check this out.
A woman to be in a full argument with a man and be like, this is point A of why I'm upset. Point B is what you did. Point C is how you did it, how I found out, and why I'm upset. And the man will still text back and be like, what you mean? A woman to be in a full argument.
First of all, stop arguing with me through text. Why? Because I'm probably doing something else. Don't argue with me through text. That's your first mistake. Don't argue with me through text. Because you know better. Even arguing face to face, I can understand what she's saying. Why? Because I probably checked out of the argument, a few minutes in?
Well.
So you agree with her?
I agree with her. Yes, I do.
Huh? Why you agree?
Because that's exactly how we process and because most guys, like the stance is, I don't understand why.
I don't understand you.
Exactly.
I don't
So
understand
you come in and you break it down, but they don't still get it. And I feel like maybe it's because we did, like, for each one of them points, A, B, C, they're paragraphs. Gotta summarize it into a sentence real quick.
Short form it. Like get to the point.
They don't, and it's so weird, because y'all do not, it's like,
ain't nobody asked you to give us like a dissertation. We ain't asked y'all to give us this long, drawn out essay that you had to turn in at the end of the quarter to pass your final. Like, we didn't act like, let's get to the point. Let's get to the point.
And I feel like sometimes, even if we do get straight to the point.
Still confused.
Yeah.
I am.
Yeah.
I gotta admit it, I am.
Yeah.
So it don't matter if you take me long. It don't matter if you
short.
It's short.
Like,
huh?
You gonna say it a good 8 times.
So what you mean?
Like, I'm like,
so what you mean? So what you mean?
And then being a wife and a mom of boys, it's like,
does that piss y'all off even more?
It's a lot of explaining. It's like you want to walk around with all these flashcards. Exhibit A, slow person. Like, I don't get it.
I don't know. Maybe it's y'all communication. Maybe that's what it is.
And you know what? I'll give you that, because sometimes we can communicate a lot, and because that's how our brain processes. It's not that, okay, y'all will just be like, y'all mad, I'm irritated, pow, and then okay, next 10 minutes, all right, what's wrong with you? You still there? I'm over here. What the heck is going on? And we have processed the whole 3 paragraphs. That's like an essay for us, bro.
It's like they used to say on them infomercials. You said it and you forget it. You know what I'm saying?
Y'all process, like, y'all take forever to process, but then it's like, y'all emotions and stuff, y'all process it quickly.
Do you think it's that y'all want us to be more emotional like you guys? And we're just like, because for the longest when we met, what did you call me? Like I was very nonchalant.
And you still are.
You was like, you're very nonchalant, like.
And you still are. I mean, I didn't change you. I'm confused.
No.
What was the whole?
No.
So it's kind of, it's so weird. And it's crazy because when you said that, like, I immediately, like, several conversations with my girlfriends popped in my head, and it's like, and I hate to say it, sometimes it takes time to get past that point to where they get it. Because it's like now, especially in the beginning, you didn't, like, your attention span was short. You did not understand, like, why I would feel some type of way or why something would irritate you. Because, like, you, in your mind, this is petty. This is small as I don't know what.
Why are we here?
Like,
what are we accomplishing?
Right.
Because in my mind, it's way more stuff I gotta get done and do, take care of, handle. And yes, I need to tend to you.
The you now, but back then, bruh.
I was trying to get out.
Video games, whatever. Like, you was just like in your own, like, wait.
Like, y'all's timing Oh my gosh, your timing. Your timing.
Because there is a point in time where it's like we expect y'all to kind of like if I'm mad or something, you know, I expect you to just pick up that I'm mad. Like, whoa, her temperature is off. It's a little bit like 10 degrees higher. She's a little bit pissed right now. Babe, what's going on? How can I help you? And then, but that's the point. Y'all don't process like that. You know, so then that's when I think what helped us is that
you walk in, you slam the door, I'm playing a video game, I'm like, oh, whew. All right, cool.
And you keep it going.
I ain't do it. So, you know what I mean? I ain't do it. So, in my mind.
When the fact that you left the toilet seat up or you used my toothbrush or something. Like, no, I am irritated. I don't have no space, you know? And it's like, you have to communicate that. And we have to communicate it fast and clear. Not with all the emotions, because sometimes when we're emotional, I know I am. Like, I guess because I hold in things so much, it's like when I get upset, and when I go off, I'm going to go off about this is what you did right now and what you did 3 months ago I didn't say crap about, and it's all coming out. It's like, I hid that.
And then y'all wonder why we be sitting in LA?
When did I do that? Are you talking about what, summer vacation? Oh my gosh, I thought we was over that because you didn't say anything.
Like, come on, bag lady, you just holding all this stuff?
I know, it's weird, but that, you know, and that's why you have to learn. You have to learn to like communicate fast. Like get in there, boom, boom, like yo, I don't like that, and this is why. Just period. And I think that's how it is now. Because to me, I identify and sympathize with you because it was like you trying to always figure out a puzzle. And it's like you're doing video games, you're doing YouTube, you're doing work. The last thing you want to have to do is figure out me. So I'm like, this is exactly what I want. This is why. Nope, you need to step in and help these boys. I'm done. I'm at my capacity for the day. I'm off. Don't look for me.
That's so much better than taking me down the street, round the corner.
Right, getting upset. You know, I asked him to do this and I asked him to do that, and then he had to say something smart back, and then he was like, well, can you go to his friend's house? And then he went up there and helped them clean up. I could go off that way, but it's like, why?
I've been checked out. 30.
Exactly.
I've been checked
What?
out. If you gonna take me on a nature trail walk all the way to the point, I'm gonna get off this ride. I'll meet you back. I'll meet you at the end.
I learned that. Yes,
I'll meet you at the end.
It helps. Get to the point, ladies, because their attention span is short, and sometimes we could put a lot in there. So let's just you know, even have to write it out beforehand. Write it out.
What's them ladies call that be doing the short form for the courts? Like that's y'all need shorthand everything. Like let's get to it. Let's solve it and let's move on.
I recommend, like I said, writing it out, then identifying the main points. Then you talk about those. Some of that is just emotional, like you know, I could deal with
timing.
You leaving the top off of the toothpaste, but I cannot deal with you constantly leaving my lotion downstairs and I get ready to get out the shower. Like no, you want me to just run through the house naked? My bad.
You will though. But anyway, you don't.
Well,
but yeah, man, like. Come on, man. Just either get to it and let's have better timing. Don't do it while I'm in the middle of something or y'all be like, oh man, well that game isn't important. It might not be important to you. But y'all just automatically assume, oh, that game or that football game you watching, that ain't important. It's just a game.
I agree with you.
That's just a game.
That is wrong.
It's like
that's wrong on our part.
You would take something that means something to me and just demean it because it doesn't mean nothing to you.
I think what I want to do in my world is so important. I want you involved. Like, why you don't make time to go with me to my families? Why you don't? But it's like, okay, this is important to me. Oh, I don't got time for that game. Like, oh my gosh, you always on that game, and I'm not trying to go over there with your friends. They go like, no, you have to get tilt back and forth. So I agree with that.
Yeah.
But on the topic of like discussions, like I know with us, we've gotten to the point where like, yo, we need to have a adult family meeting or whatever.
That's when you'll walk off and you'll be like, oh, we having a meeting tonight. you'll be like, yo. Oh, we need to have a meeting.
Yes, and that I feel like that works for us. But why is it though? Like back in the day, we used to be like, we need to talk.
That's the worst thing you can say to a man. That's the worst thing you can say to a man.
Saying, like,
now in his mind, He's like, oh, what did I do?
Your brain.
And now he's trying to go through everything he did since he grew up. He was like, oh, does she know about that? Oh, when I was 9, I did that. Or did she? What did I do?
Ladies,
and then y'all
don't do it.
Y'all,
Don't do it.
Y'all
It automatically
do that.
shuts them down.
Y'all do that. So now we're dreading talking to you. So you come in the room. I'm like, let me get about
And it could be like, and I learned that with you when it was something. I'm like, it's the lightest thing that we was when I'm like, yo, we need to talk. And it's like your whole demeanor instantly changed. What's wrong now? I'm like, what? First of all, why is it every time I say I gotta talk
That's
to you,
when I be
you
like,
automatically
that's
get
when all right,
in
cool.
defense?
I'll be back. And then you don't come back until you know she sleep. You know her bedtime is at such and such, and she gonna wind it down.
See,
that's when you
ladies,
come back after she sleep.
Change your words. Change your words. Stop saying we need to talk. They see that as this is a death sentence. She's coming to kill me. Hey, we need to have a meeting, or hey, let's just chat, or just wait and then comfortably, talk about it.
And even in that, when you come in, just don't come in hot. You know what I mean? Come ease into the conversation. But y'all come in hot. Y'all pop out the top of the tank and y'all grab the gun and y'all just start going in on people. Bro, no, come ease in. You know what I mean? Ease that thing. Just the tip first, then ease in. You know what I'm saying? Just ease in.
Yeah,
y'all come in. Y'all come in and just go crazy.
Yeah. You're right. I can't even say nothing about that because we are passionate and emotional. So 9 times out of 10, it's like a soda bottle. You done shook it up. Now I dare you to open that top. I dare you.
And then it's like, once y'all get done and we finally be like, it's over with. The next one? Yeah, the next, we need to talk. It'll be a few days before you get that one out.
Oh, yeah.
Because you know it.
Yeah, because sometimes when we say we need to talk, that's like an hour-and-a-half conversation at minimum. And they already like, oh, hell no. So, and that past experience is kind of burnt in their head. And they're like, nah.
Yeah, I'm finna go.
What we got to talk about?
I'm finna go cut the grass with these scissors. I'll be back in a minute. I'll be back in a minute.
Talk about?
I'm finna go, sweep the floor with this paintbrush. I'll be back in a minute.
And then when y'all be trying to like get the feelers of what's going on, like, okay.
So what you mean? Like, what you need to talk about?
It's about your family? This about you?
Yeah. We trying to establish
about Christmas?
Did we do something wrong?
Just try it exactly so I can, identify, should it be at this height or should it be at this height? Otherwise, and if you say that and he's up here, he come in semi-deaf. I ain't even gonna lie.
Oh yeah, I'm already
semi-deaf. He don't hear nothing. Like,
so that's when I go
he's double dutching in and out of the conversation. I mean, it's not a normal double dutch. It's like
that's when you gotta hit her with the. So you're saying. So you're saying such and such happened. You just got to repeat a few things that she said at the end of the conversation to let her think that you're still somewhat here.
Yeah.
Yeah. The old repeat back. The whole repeat back the last phrase of the sentence. Always. That's where we try to hold on to, fellas. That's our go-to. We hold on to that. So she did. No. I ain't heard none of that conversation.
Yeah.
But Queen got too hip to that. She started being able to read.
I can tell when he's like checked out the conversation. All right, but I'm out. We'll pick this up later. And then I get to the point like when I'm handling different things in business, it's like I make myself notes. All right, when you talk about this, and then I know that I gotta layer that in. So when he catch me and he's on he's talking business, his mind is on focus. Hey, we gotta do such and such. Yeah. And that's just the tip of what I've already broke down over here. Now, if he's interested, he's going to ask additional questions. So then you can go to your essay, sis. Then you can show your receipt.
Y'all see that? She got
Otherwise, you got to get to the point, that tax liability, bro, we got to do X, Y, Z.
Y'all see that? Okay. Bro, how she, pulls my strings like a puppet. Y'all see that,
It's not a puppet. It's actually the cheat code. Because, I be, when my friends and family, when they be calling me oh my gosh, I cannot understand, does this not make sense to him? How would he not understand this? And I'm like, because we're different and because we didn't come with an instruction book and you just got to put time in. I cannot tell you how many times my best friend has told me, I am tired of hearing they cannot understand. The devil is a liar. They are whole adults. he knows what I'm saying. I'm like,
Nah,
girl,
because
he doesn't.
a lot of stuff we weren't taught. You know what I'm saying? Depending on what type of household you grew up in.
Right.
So automatically assuming that a person knows something or does something a certain way, you're already at a disadvantage. So,
yeah, I feel like that's wrong.
Yeah.
That's so
You gotta
wrong.
you gotta develop.
We need to change our expectations too.
It's like a muscle. When you go to the gym, you gotta develop that muscle. You gotta, you know what I mean? You gotta create it, you gotta sculpt it, you gotta do everything. Same way with communication in a relationship. You gotta get to that point, and it darn sure ain't easy, especially if you got this person.
Whatever. I decipher things and break it down for him. And I've learned essays is not the thing.
No.
So, you know, when I get too emotional, I tell him like, yo, I can feel that I'm here. And then he understands, all right, she needs to release pressure. And then he'll allow me to just vomit. Just blah, 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 blah. Then he's like, all right, now you don't live for them. Get your focus. Let's go back. Because when you get too emotional, you know you be on 10. I'm like, right. Then we break.
Reset.
Then we break. We back, back on track. And then I think too, the significant other has to deal with things that he does. If y'all have kids, he has to deal with what the kids do. Each and every one of them boys that keep messing stuff up. Why did I put a 5? It's only 4. Lord Jesus. Yeah, Smoke, Blaze, Zion, and Zaire.
Yeah. You tried to add me in there. That's what
I did. I'm like, why did I? But anyways, and then with businesses or if you're working, oh my gosh, remember when I was working? Like, he's like, yo, just stop working with them.
Yeah, because y'all know how y'all ladies is.
I need you to find somebody else.
Y'all come right home and did you know this happened today and this happened today? And
I cannot believe they did such and such to me. Yo, I'm tired of suffering for what they doing. Like, nah, you gotta get something else.
Right. Every dude know, you know what I mean? They come home with that work vomit. Just put it
work
in.
Vomit, relationship vomit, kids vomit, house vomit. Like, yeah, we can sometimes just kill y'all because they're not like that. Typical men aren't, but I do know some of my male friends that are like that, and the woman is kind of like, whatever. Like, what? And that irritates the heck. That's one thing too y'all need to learn. Don't just blow us off because that don't do nothing but pour gas on it.
Yeah, but we do that if we want to piss y'all off though. We know ignoring y'all is like the ultimate disrespect to y'all. Yeah, bro. Ignoring y'all, if we ignore y'all get pissed. We know that. We know that, fellas. We know that. Yeah, man. It's no secret.
That's messed up. That's so messed up.
And the thing is, y'all could know, we know that, and still get pissed off.
Yes.
So that's why it doesn't matter if y'all
up.
know it. It doesn't matter if y'all know that we ignore y'all. Y'all still get pissed. Yeah, it's something in y'all that just hates that. Y'all just, you can't. You know what I'm saying? So, just a little sting it back. That's all.
Sting back. Okay.
So y'all get at us in the comment section.